crazy, crazy, crazy. We got the car back, people. People. We got the car back. We got the car back, everybody. So you gotta love that. Why is that all blurry? Is that my eyes? Could be my eyes. Who knows? Could be my eyes. All right. Trying to watch golf is pulling teeth here. Yeah, to go get my car back. My car was, I got in a pretty good accident 2 months ago, 2.5 months ago. The damage to the car wasn't bad, but it took them 2.5 months to fix it for some reason. And had to give them cash. It was crazy. They didn't take, not cash, but credit. Money. I had to give them money. And then they wouldn't take the limit on the debit card, 1,000, whatever. We made it work. Rickie Fowler tied for the lead, 10 under. He's only -3 through 9. We won a 59 watch here. Ryan Gerard, 2 under through 7. Did the cut move to 3 under like I predicted? It did, just like I predicted earlier. Go look it up. I predicted 3 under for the cut. Right now it's 3 under. It might be go to 4 under. Probably not. Probably not. That's crazy. Hey, let's go. Rickie's up there, my friend. My camera getting blurry? Is it me or? I got my car back finally. Took him 2.5 months to fix the front right end. It's got a new hood on it, I guess. That's nice. $6,500 later. All right, where's Richard? Richard's 10 under. He needs to win. He needs to get back up there, guys. Yeah, that's why I was late. I thought I could just go pick the car up and come back, but they wouldn't take the debit card. Wouldn't. It's only $1,000 limit, so we had to go get a bank check. She was a pain in the ass. The person at the bank, $10 for a bank check. Rickie, 2 feet for birdie on a 10. Rickie's about to go to 11 under. 2 feet for birdie. He's up. Look at the target. You better make this, bro. Ball in the hole. 11 under for Richard Fowler. I should get the Rickie hat out that he gave my kid. He autographed it, my kid. He's throwing them out at the tournament at Deutsche Bank. He'd throw them out to the kids. He was so good. And he handed one to little Tommy when he was like 12 years ago, pretty much. And he signed it for him, which was cool. Rickie, got the 227-yard par 3 coming up. Pin's tucked way left. Just put it about 20 feet right of the hole and drain it. Good for Rickie. Good job, buddy. He won this, right? Back in the day, 2000. He definitely won this. I'm not sure exactly when he won it, but he won it. That's how he gets in World Golf Championship. Richard. Actually, his name is Rickie Fowler, not Richard. Rickie, his grandfather's Japanese. He got a Japanese middle name. But it is Rickie, not Richard. He's 21st in President's Cup teams rankings. He starts getting hot, man. He could move up there, get back up there, you know? He won this in 2022 or 3. It doesn't exactly say when. 2022, 2023. He won this 3 years ago. Players Championship 2015. That was a great win back then. He's only won 58 million, so he's probably struggling to pay the bills. He's 37 years old. Eddie Morty out of California. Oklahoma State University. I said the Ohio State University. Being a Miami Hurricane, we have bad blood, the Buckeyes. Didn't we just beat them too in the playoffs? Didn't we just beat them in the playoffs? Miami's going to be unbelievable this year. Even though they're losing the two defensive players, they got two more. Offense is going to be insanity. All right, Ricky. 225 out. 227 to the hole. He's parred it both days. He's only played one day. It's the second round. So he's parred it the first day. Coming off birdie. 11 under. Cam Young is in the house with a 61 for 10 under. Patrick Cantlay in the house with 10 under. Matt Wallace, 10 under. 9 under, excuse me. Ryan Gerard, though, can get him. He's got a few holes to play, too. Who else is having a good day? Grillo, 3 under through 11. That's not good. Ricky started on 1, so he is playing the back 9 as we speak on the 11th hole, folks. You can birdie this hole. Now, again, it says 227. It could be 210. If they move the pin up, it could be 203. If they move the tees up, they trick you. They don't tell you exactly what it is. They do play tricks with you. They do try to make these guys look better than they, not better than they are, but super than they are, you know? What am I? I'm so confused right now. I need a drink. All right, Richard, let's see it, buddy. Got par 5, 14th hole coming up. All right. Does he like it? He's posing. Pins on the left. It's curving left. Oh, great shot. Just like I said, 20 feet. Perfect. Oh, it's coming back. I think it's rolling back. Go back. Show the ball. Show the ball, man. Show the ball, maybe. Show the ball. Xander Schauffele. That sounds like a nice dessert. Schauffele. Give me some Schauffele, please. With 2 spoons. Oh, how's my boy Koiven doing? 5 under. He's still in it. Plenty of golf left. He's 6 back. He's only got a couple holes. Well, he's on 12. Schauffele going right at it. Oh, that's why you got to keep it to the right of the hole, folks. He pulls it a CH and he's in the bunker. Again, he'll make 3, but you'd have a roll at it. You know? Oh, Keegan Bradley on the tee. What's he doing? He's 6 under for the tourniquet. Ricky, it's Ricky. Ricky hit it. Where's his ball? Come on, Richard. Our cat is named Rickie Fowler, one of our cats. My son, the one who loves Rickie Fowler, when he was a kid, we got the cat when the cat's like 10, so he was 14. He named him Ricky. We call the cat Richard. Ricky, you hit the ball. Why aren't they showing it? On Tourcast. Yeah, pins front left. If you're watching the ESPN coverage on the app thing, one of the channels, I think it's Ricky's group, has no. Oh, they're fighting. What are they doing? What happened? Is no announcers. It's pretty cool. You're just listening to the golf as if you were sitting there. They did that with the football game back in the day. What is he talking about? Something's happened. He got a hole in one? I can't tell. I'm trying to watch 4 different screens at once. These 2 screens. Crazy. No booze. I will be having a drink shortly. Right around 4 o'clock, we're going to break out the tequila. Just have a sip of few. A nice Friday afternoon. Enjoy the golf, have a drink, relax. What else? What else? Rickie Fowler, past champions. Rickie Fowler. Aldrich Putgeeter won this last year, 22 under. Fowler won at 24 under. Finau 26 under. Bryson won at 23 under. Don't count your chickens out, boys and girls. Don't count your chickens before they hatch. Rickie has not even come close to being in the right move to win this. What is that on my eye? You know? Do not count your chickens before they hatch. Play one shot at a time. Focus on the next shot. And that's what he's doing. He already knows he wants to win, so you don't bring that up. You just focus on that first shot. That's it. Why aren't they showing his shot on 12 or 11 here? He hit it already. He's walking to the green. I want to see how close he is. Oh, here we go. We got it. I refreshed it. 24 feet. Just like I said, 20 feet to the right of the hole. He went a little bit further past it. Yesterday he made, can't say he didn't make any putts because he did, but he missed a bunch of short ones. Tour Pro putts you got to make. 24 feet aren't makeable. They're makeable, but they're not a must make. 10 feet, 8 feet, 12 feet. You got to make those. When I was out here this morning doing this for a few hours, we had a few people in here this morning, different people. It was nice to see. A couple ladies were in here. It was good to see. You're watching the Women's Open. Very nice, friends. Very nice. It's nice to have my car back. Oh, it's so nice to have my car back. Borrowing cars all the time, using other people's cars. So I get in it. I have a Ford Explorer. So I get in it and I forgot which buttons were which. It was weird, like being in it for 2.5 months. I haven't had it since I got hit by that 18-wheeler. We hit each other, I guess. We went like this. He seemed to win the battle. Chris got her up, just misses a bitey putt. But it's nice to have the car back, everybody. Stressful day. Gotta get that. Gotta take the edge off. The little 1800 tequila. Take the edge off. It's Friday. I'm not leaving the house. Have a little beverage. Everyone out there too. If you're not driving or not working, open up a cocktail. Have some fun today. It's Friday. We're watching golf. Come on, Richard. What's Wyndham Clark up to? I don't see him. Is he trunk slamming? The cut did go to 3 under again, as I predicted this morning. I don't see Wyndham Clark on there. It's got to be a couple under, huh? Jackson Subaru, +1 today. Not good. Harris English, remember him? He's 4 under. Zach Blair, told you some good stories about him. He's 5 under, 4 under for the day through 13. Jordan Spieth, 6 under. Huh. I don't think Rickie made it. I don't think Wyndham is making the cut. This course seems so easy. Wins a U.S. Open on that course, but he can't make the cut on this one. Am I just missing his name? No, I'm not missing his name. 2 over. 1 over yesterday is 1 over today. You know what I mean? I'm having a shot soon. It's being delivered. 4 o'clock. I better have tequila in my hands. By 4 o'clock, I better have tequila in my hands. I like that eye, chosen law. I like that eye, buddy. Good to have good comedians here too. I love it. Good jokes. Talk everything. We got golf. We got booze. What else do we need? Huh? Friday afternoon. Have a nice tequila shot with me. Come on, Ricky. Oh, he left that way short. Ricky did. Damn you. He's got what? 5 feet? What? 4 feet? How do you leave it that short, bro? He's gonna miss it. He's missing it. I'm just gonna call it, Lefty. I know we want to make it, but he can't make anything anymore. He made everything back in the day. Yep, what'd I tell you? He might miss this one. Jesus Christ, Ricky. Ever since he got married, in the tubes. Jordan Spieth, in the tubes. Justin Thomas, in the tubes. Ah. How can you miss? How do you three? That's his whole career right there. You got to make putts to win tournaments, folks. Obviously, he's still in it. He's lucky there's not a lot of top players playing. Now he's got 3. He might miss this one. Fucking 3-jack. Unreal. Unreal. He made it. Jesus, Richard. 227. That's the hard part. 227 par 3. That's the hard part. 227. Knocks it to 24 feet. Perfect. Tel Aviv, tap it down there and get out of there. Fuck. Passion for golf. Passion for golf. It's on the house. That's funny. Let's leave that up for a few folks. You want to have some comedic action by our friend Chosen Law? Check that out. Are you one of the law tubers, my friend? Do you cover these trials and all that? Talk to me. I'm into that stuff. The true crime. I watch a lot of that local stuff in Massachusetts. We've had some crazy ones. Crazy trials. All right, what are we watching now? What's happening here? All right, there's my other boy, Koivan, 5 under. He's got a bomb. What's this for? For birdie. Where's the freaking hole? That's got to be 25 feet. Drain it, kid. Drain it. Give us someone to root for. Ricky, I can't believe you did that. You want to be a champion, guys? Make some putts. There's nothing more frustrating too, or putting for making a par in a par 5, hitting it in 2. You knock it on in 2 and you 3-whip it. It's so frustrating. It's so frustrating. You're thinking eagle, baby, and you 3-whip it, and you want to snap the putter in half, throw it in the crowd. Well, with that being said, he's still winning, so that's a good thing. With that being said, you know what I mean? Send me the video, my friend. I got to see it. At least you're still practicing. That's good. Don't give up. Keep working on it. So practice scraping the bottom of the club on a mat. Go to the range and make the bottom of that club green. Don't even hit a fucking ball. Forget about the ball and scrape that ground. That's going to keep you down. You're obviously lifting, right? There's no other way to thin it. Something's got to be moving up. Practice staying down or stand on a 2x4. This is what we used to do too. We'd stand on a 2x4 and practice hitting the ground. So you have to go down. You know how these guys all squat and go down? So they practice off a 2x4 hitting the ground. You know, you're going this way instead of that way. But again, I got to see it, my friend. Did you? Good. Yeah. Practice scraping that ground, buddy. Keep at it. You'll get it. Keep at it. It does take time. It's not easy. But just keep turning this way or stand on a 2x4. Trust me, and hit that divot board. It's a great way to practice. Great way to practice. Because you're obviously coming up. Keep at it. Love it. Keep swinging. Keep swinging, kid. All right, Wendell Clark. He's a hockey player. Wyndham Clark for par. He's falling apart. He's got that long putter. He loves it. It's a TaylorMade. And he just missed a short one. Jesus. This game's hard, folks. Remember that. Ooh, Chatfield for whoever he. This is like the Bogeyville here. The over par people. Long putt. Not bad. Not bad. Yeah, Rickie just 3-whipped for bogey. So you get 3 people at 10 under. Ryan Gerard, 9 under. Oh, he's only 2 under, though, today. I think he's going to be pretty good at some point. You know, then you look at guys like him. So Gerard, Brennan, and Bridgman. Can they make this President's Cup teams? Can they make the Ryder Cup teams and Olympics and all that? Are they that good? Now they're playing in a field that's missing a lot of the top players. You got to win these, you know, because you know how they have an opposite field event with the British Open. They'll have the Barracuda Championship because the British Open is not a PGA Tour event. None of the majors are. Just FYI, none of the majors are PGA Tour events. They count them because they're major and they're a big deal, but the tour doesn't run them. They're their own 4 separate entities. The Masters is its own thing. U.S. Open is USGA. The Open is the RNA, which is the USGA of Europe, I guess. And the other one's a PGA, which is a Professional Golfers Association of America, which has nothing to do with the PGA Tour. They're all intertwined somehow, but they're separate entities like Coke, Pepsi, RC Cola, and Fanta. They're all drinks, but they're run by different companies. He just hit it backwards. Did you see that? Did he do that on purpose? Stevens, he's in the heavy shit. Again, he hit it backwards. Between his legs. He chipped. Holy shit. Is anyone watching that? He like stubbed it and it went left into the bunker. The pin's over there, chipping it, and it went this way into the sand. Unless he was trying to do it. Again, I can't hear it because I'm watching Rickie's group, but that was wild. Stevens, not Fisk. I'm sorry, Stevens. Fisk's name is Steven. That's why I got confused. Remember, I'm old. Can't remember anything. Wow, that was wild shot. All right, what'd Rickie do in the par 4? 321, right down the middle. 156 to the hole. That was wild, guys. Chipped it backwards. What's his name? Sam Stevens? That was crazy. Absolutely crazy. But hey, what can you do? I'm waiting for my tequila. Oh, tequila. Oh, oh, oh. Wyndham Clark on the right side of the tee, playing the fade. You aim down the left. And play the fade. Play angles, people. Percentages. On the right side of the tee box, you aim down the left side. Hopefully you have a predictable curve of a fade. Just goes a little to the right. If it stays straight, it's in the fairway. If it curves perfect, it's in the middle of the fairway. And if it over curves, it's in the right side of the fairway. But it's in play. You stand in the middle of the tee, that ball could go anywhere. You can't do it. You got to play angles and eye shape of the hole and all that stuff. But people don't realize the average golfer is just trying to hit it solid. You know, some people don't know that stuff. Same thing. Keegan Bradley, same thing on the right side of the tee, playing the fade. There's a reason that the pros do that. Rickie, what the fuck? Dude. 156 to the hole. He chunks it. God. It's almost like his wife won't let him play, and he said, I'm going anyways. And he's mad. He's nervous that she's going to be mad at him for playing golf today on a Friday when he should be home with the kids. Now, I'm just joking, obviously, but. And that must stink, too. You got a camera right in your face. This guy's camera's right in his face after he just hits a jitty shot. Be like, get the fuck away from me. But hey, that's the charm of it. You get him good and bad, people. Good and bad. We get to see him out there. He's got a 30-footer probably, so he can make that. Let's see what he's got. 36 feet to the hole. That's a garbage golf shot with a from 136 as a touring professional. 20 feet at the worst you should be. No wind, no rain. Stevens for bogey after he chipped one into the bunker somehow. This Nick Dunlap, too. I've been trying to follow him. He's only made 7 cuts out of 16 events. Not playing his best. He's won twice on the tour. Came out of college flying high. He almost won as an amateur, I believe. But not playing his best. That could happen to Koiven. Come out of the gate winning. Boom. Game gets to you, gets in your head. Who knows? Not an easy game, folks. At the pro level, super difficult. All right, Mr. Arnid Svensson, -1 for birdie from 9 feet. Baller's back, ball's on the way. Ball's missed to the left. A lot of putts missed today, everybody. All right, where's my boy Koiven? Oh, 5 under. 4 under for the day. Awesome. You got to get a couple more there, Jackson. Come on, Richard. Drain a bomb after that garbage putt, 2-putt, 3-putt you just did on the 11. Make a bomb. Make a bomb, baby. Yeah, he had 156 to the hole. 36 feet to the right of it, he went. Oh, he's in the hazard, whoever that is. Is that Stevens? Is that the kid we just saw? What is happening? Hard to watch 4 channels, baby. You're watching Marquee Group commentary free. That's a Marquee Group? Wyndham Clark, Koiven. Stevens for double bogey. This poor bastard wants to get off this hole as fast as he can. All right, Rickie knocked it up there. Should be able to manage to scrape that in for a par. Jesus, Richard Fowler, what are you doing, bro? That 5. You need to eagle the par 5, my friend. We have everybody watching here for Rickie Fowler to go under par big time, and he's gagging on us. All right, Koiven. Approach shot is on the way. He's only missed 2 greens in regulation. That looks, it was good. It's about 15 feet. It landed like 10 feet and then spun back about 5 feet. Right around 15 feet. Not bad, but good swing. Good swing. These greens are soft. Now, they're supposed to get rain tomorrow, which is going to soften the course up even more. They might do lift, clean, in place. LCP, as we call it. where they can touch it and they'll shoot super low tomorrow. Oh, Keegan Bradley was in the heavy, heavy rough, hacks it out of the fairway, gets it back in play. Always take a lofted club when you're in that heavy shit and get steep on it and pound it out of there. Get steep. What you do, you take your down on it, you get a little closer to it, you move it back in your stance a little bit. All different ways to get steeper with the shot. And just hack it back in the fairway. Get it out of that gunch. You might have to make a 10-footer for par, or you make a bogey. It's better than making a snowman. Nick Dunlap +2. Yeah, he's struggling this year. Again, he's 21 or 22. He's a kid. Plenty of golf left in his life. Hirata, whoever Hirata is, he don't like it. He's -1. He's in the shit. Jesus. See, when they hit these bad shots, guys, it's they don't trust it. They get conscious. They're thinking of results or their swing, and they mess it up. Their athleticism is gone. The free-flowing brain is gone. Prefrontal cortex, and boom, all that shit. It works. You got to forget about the technique. Just take a club, trust it, make the best thing you can. If it goes too far, it goes too far. I'd rather do that than hit a shitty shot. Hit it too far at the hole or short of the hole. But at least you made a confident swing at it instead of what happened here? Oh, he's on the tee. Instead of, snap hooking one in the rough like this guy just did. Very, very frustrating. All right, Keegan Bradley's got 105 yards. It's his third shot because he was in the shit. He can still make par. Never give up. If this was a par 5, that's you got to change your attitude. Now it's a par 5. I laid up to 100 yards. I'm going to stiff it and make a birdie. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to think of. You can't be stressed out. Someone keeps texting me. Hello, Philip. James here. First of all, not Philip. Not Philip. 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 All right. What do we do? I fell asleep there for a second. Who's on the tee? Who's putting? Dunlap's putting for a par. Come on, let's hit some birdies, people. Eagles. The fans want eagles and birdies. I think. Keegan Bradley's just a miserable man. He even said this at the Ryder Cup that he's been miserable and focused just on, he looks like he's miserable again. Smile, bro. Enjoy it. You're playing pro golf. You think Bradley's won more than Rickie Fowler? What do you guys say? Where is he at? You think Keegan Bradley, who has more money in the bank? I think Bradley's playing longer, but I'm not quite sure. The same. Both made 58 million. Wow. Pretty much exactly the same. 58 million. I think Rickie won like 400 grand more than him. That's amazing. How many wins does he have? Rickie's got 5 wins. He's got 8 wins. Last win, 2025 Travelers Championship, which is obviously last year. He's won the Travelers twice, the BMW twice, PGA once, Byron Nelson once. Imagine that. They made exactly the same money, 58 million. Wow. He's 40 years old. His dream foursome is his dad, Ben Hogan, and Tom Brady. You would have thought Michael Jordan. He's a big Jordan fan. He was in Happy Gilmore too. Oh, Sheila. Uh, uh, uh. Oh, tequila. All right. Zach Blair, my boy, on the tee at 15. This is that weird par three. Oh, club is on the ground. Not happy. He's in the H2O. Yep. In the hazard. Looks like he can play it though. It's in the red stake. The red paint. But it looks like he can play it. Get it on the green. Zach Blair. My boy. Oh, Bradley just missed a short putt. Scooter? Where are you? Oh, thank you, honey. How are you? What? Give me a second. Give me a second, people. TLA. That was TLA, the lovely Alicia, bringing me my beverage of choice for a beautiful Friday. I don't know if they allow this on YouTube. Am I gonna get demonetized again? Am I gonna get demonetized again for this? Hope not. But we're gonna have a fun Friday, folks. Just a fun Friday. That's what we call it. Celebrate getting my car back. I can drive my own car again. You gotta love it. Only 2 months, 2.5 months later. May 12th is the last time I drove my car when I crashed. I was hit by a truck, 18-wheeler. I didn't think the damage was that bad. Apparently it was. All right, what's happening? Sub 60 rounds since 2017. Jim Furyk, 58. Michael Kim, 59. Jake Knapp, 59. Hayden Springer, 59. Cameron Young, 59. Scotty Scheffler, 59. Kevin Chappell, 59. Brant Snedeker, 59. Adam Hadwin, 59. Justin Thomas, 59. Furyk did a 59 as well. Jim Furyk's the only guy to break 60 twice, but a 58. And he could have done it yesterday. Peter Malnati could have done it yesterday. Shot 61, and he missed a couple short ones coming in. I mean, 8 feet, 9 feet, one like 6 feet. I mean, he was. Chris Francoeur, he's a local kid here. Corn Ferry Tour. What'd he shoot? 59? Another 59. Chris Francoeur, 11 under on the Utah Championship on the Corn Ferry Tour. Wow, good for him. I think he's a local kid in Massachusetts, Gloucester, Mass, I believe. Let's look it up, folks. We got to know everything here. We got to know everything on this league. Chris Francoeur, 11 under, 17 under total. Let me see where he's from. Newburyport, Massachusetts. I was close. That's about a half an hour up north of me. University of Rhode Island. He's 27. He's on the Corn Ferry Tour. He's made 47 grand. I made more than that. 47 grand. No wins. This season, no wins, no top 25s. He's made 8 out of 11 cuts. He's 5'10". He's 27 years old. Golf's tough, people. He has a brother that's pretty good, too. I think they both played to my same high school my kid went to, St. John's Prep. But they're older than my son, a couple years older than him. But St. John's Prep is a local private school that's like one of the best in all sports. Hockey, football. I don't really follow the other ones. Golf. He's a Titleist guy. Nice. Corn Ferry Tour, PGA Tour America. He's never played in the PGA Tour. Corn Ferry Tour. He's made 47 grand. Oh, he made 80 grand on the PGA Tour Americas. PGA Tour Canada, 17 grand. So he's technically losing money playing golf, but he's got sponsors and he gets commercials and ads and shit. So he's losing money, but someone's gambling on him to make it. So that's how like a sponsorship work. I had people give me like 10 guys would give me 20 grand. You have a contract, you got to give them X amount of your winnings. So if you win 100 grand, they get paid 5, 10, whatever that I don't remember the numbers were, but and then you get, say, Titleist will pay you if you're on TV, you get X amount. Certain companies will give you 1,500 to use their driver or a putter. Michael Kim, long birdie putt, 8 under. You know, but then they play in pro-ams. They're all making money, I guess, but going Ferry Tour is a tough way to go. But he's 27 years old. Do you give up now? When do you quit? When do you, does he have a family? When do you give up? When do you get a real job? Or it's tough out there, guys. Very tough. Am I the camera blurry? Was it my face? Why is my face all red? I don't know. Who knows? All right, what's happening in Zach Blair for par? He hit it in the shit. He hacked it on the green. He missed it. Zach is out of Brigham Young University. Wife Alicia. I think he's got 2 kids. Good dude. Good dude. He's a good dude. All right. Chris Francoeur. PGA Tour Americas. What the fuck is that? I wrote Corn Ferry Tour, not this. What the fuck? What's happening here? I don't want PGA Tour Americas. I want PGA Corn Ferry Tour, guys. How did I get PGA Tour Americas out of... Oh, I see how I got it. I clicked on it. He won him on the Massachusetts. He's 4 years into chasing his PGA Tour card through one of the game's most demanding playing rounds. Chris Francoeur, PGA Tour player profile. There we go. Whew. What can I tell you, folks? What can we tell you, guys? All right. Oh, Richard's in the bunker. Richard, what are you doing? You're supposed to be lighting it up. What's he got? Par 4. 4th shot. What? What is happening? Oh, my Lord. He goes dead right off the tee. Hits it over the green left in 2. Over the green in 3. His 4th shot. Jesus, Rickie. Talk about collapsing. Folding like an accordion or a cheap suit or a lawn chair, whatever you want to call it. Damn. Come on, Richard. He's putting, I guess, now. I guess that's good. Damn, Rickie. Putting for bogey? How far is the putt? 22 inches. So he's going to make a 5. Rickie Fowler. Gagging, right? Live on a Friday. All right, let's see who else is doing well. Rickie Fowler is going to drop another shot. Gerard still at 9 under. Michael Kim 8 under. He's got 3 holes left. Peter Malnati, there's our boy. 1 over. I told you. God, I'm right again. He couldn't do anything wrong except missing those putts down the line yesterday for 58. So in his mind, he shot 58. Now he's one over par. Same golf course. You can't shoot a low score like that and come back from it. It's too freaking hard. Some guys can, of course. Guy like him can't do it. Unbelievable. I mean, shit. He's not even in the top 10, is he? No, he's top. He's tied for, yeah. Still, one over is not good through 13 holes. That stinks. 61-72. I told you that yesterday, people. Don't do it. Do not shoot 59. We'll see what Chris Francoeur shoots tomorrow after 59. I'll say 74. You watch. Now, the Corn Ferry Tour, they don't get as much press and many people in his face. So he may not have those expectations, but yeah, it's so hard to come back from a low round. It's so hard. Oh, that tastes good. It actually tastes like shit. All right, Ricky, nice five. You stink. Maybe we're the Ricky jinx. Every time we got Ricky on, he folds like a cheap suit. All right, where's our boy Coyvin? What's he up to? Come on, Jackson, my friend. He was 5 under, right? Oh, no. Is he gagging too? Five under. No, he's 4 under for the day. He's not gagging. Jackson Subaru shot 1 under, 66-71. Chris Goddard up 2 over today. Jesus Christ. Scheffler not playing. McElroy not playing. Who else is good? Not playing. Patton Kizzire. Remember him? Snap hooked a sandwich in there to 20 feet. Oh, Sheila. Keegan Bradley. Jesus Christ. Somebody just killed his dog, I think. Fucking smile, bro. Oh, here's a cool name. Azalian. Azalian, 4 feet for par. What's this guy's at? What's this guy's deal? We're meeting new players every week, guys. This is great. And I appreciate everybody for being here with TG on a Friday afternoon. Tomorrow we'll be doing it. We'll be doing a lot of it. Azalian is not making the cut. Is he a trunk slammer? I can't even find his name. I need a producer to find these names. You don't want to be a trunk slammer. Boom! Trunk slammer day. Today is Friday, everybody. These are when the trunk slammers get all pissed off. They missed the cut. Slam that trunk, baby. T-shirts will be available soon, so get yours now. You can't get them now because they're not ready, but trunk slammer, the landed with a butterfly with sore feet. Gotta love that one. Got some great merch coming out. All right, Keegan Bradley. What's he got? Par 5. Neil Shipley, runner-up in the USAM. He might have won the USAM 2 years ago. Did he win it or came in second? Trying to keep up with all this golf stuff is not easy. All right, Keegan. How far has he got in? Probably 210, 215. Probably hitting a 4-iron, 5-iron. Depends. You want to land it short and roll it up. You want to fly it to the hole. Greens are pretty soft, so you probably want to fly it to the front, middle, depending where the pin is. I don't know where the pin is. Oh, Keegan Bradley's son, Logan, advanced to drive, chip, and putt local qualifying on Thursday. Nice. smile for that, Keegan. Your kid just did something good. Be happy for the kid. Fuck, I'd be smiling all day. Get 60 million in the bank. Your kid's playing golf. You should be psyched. I was psyched when my kid played, and I don't have 60 million in the bank. I don't know. You just want to enjoy it more. I know it's your job, but fucking, it's your job for 3 minutes when you're over that ball for 45 seconds, 70 times. That's when you focus. When you're over the ball. After that, just be happy. Don't grind it out the whole time. I gotta be the best. That's not healthy. Ooh, Husky. My boy Husky. 7 over. Whoever the hell Husky is. Lefty. Striped shirt from the 90s. Something Nick Faldo would have wore. I don't know who Husky is. Let's see who Husky is. A lot of not Monday qualifiers. Sponsors is Keenan Husky. Shot 75 yesterday. He must be a sponsors exemption. There's no stats on him. Yeah, no stats. No, he's played Corn Ferry Tour. He made 140 grand in the career. This season he made, doesn't say. 6 cuts he's made. Turned pro 2018, University of South Carolina. Keenan Husky. He looks like a guy I know. Oh, what was his name? Oh, Rick Finlayson, his name was. Rick, are you out there? This guy looks just like you, buddy. Rick Finlayson. Rick Finlayson. Let's go back to this guy's joke. I love it. He looks just like him. Happy. The guy looks psyched, you know? He looks real happy. No, this one's in Maine, buddy. York, Maine. Well, that funny story. So I was the golf pro there a couple years ago. We used to get calls for tee times. It was the funniest thing. The people would the wrong place. It happened. There's one in Massachusetts too. This happened a lot. The Massachusetts one, they would drive York, Maine, right? I got an 8:05 tee time. And I'm like, what's the name? Smith. No, Johnson. I made it. You know, then they'd yell at us. I made a tee time. And we know that it was the wrong one. But yeah, something happened with Utah one time. I definitely remember that. That someone made it for Utah thinking they made it in Maine. It was wild. But the one in Massachusetts happened all the time too. And I snuck them out. And they got mad at me. The starter would get all pissed off. But hey, that's another $1,000. You got to sneak them out. One group, they drove up from Mass. They're not going to get. It's a 2-hour drive. I got them out. You figure they'd throw you a 20 here and there, but they didn't. But we got them out. Have you played the one in Utah, Mike? Yeah, I definitely know because we had to either call there or they called us. Something weird happened to the Utah one. St. George, is it nice? Yeah, the main one's pretty good. They had a Corn Ferry tour there, maybe 5 years ago. This kid Ryan Gerard won it. That's playing now here when he's just starting out. It was the qualifier. It wasn't the tournament was at. It was in Maine, but I forget the course it was at. But we held the qualifier, and he won the qualifier. I don't know how he did in the tournament, but Gerard when he was just starting. But yeah, our track is great too. Good golf course. You know, for public. It's public because it's in Maine in the middle of nowhere. It could be private, but the owners like it to be. They like to open it up the whole world. It's probably 110 with a cart, 135 on the weekends. It's a good track. But that's funny. Yeah, there was one in Madison, one in Utah, and guys would show up. I got a tee time. No, you don't. You have one in Utah because it show it on their phone. I'm like, you got to get your plane, buddy, real quick. I always got them out. What the hell? Because sometimes people are late. You know how it is. If you know how to run a golf course, You can't put too many groups out. I know, I get it, to make it slow, but there's a way to do it. But welcome, Mike. Welcome to the channel here, buddy. I'm Tom Gillis, PGA Pro, trying to grow the channel, make it bigger, better. All things golf. If you get sick of watching crap on television and crime and murder and crazy stuff, politics, bullshit, we come here, we talk golf. We talk other things occasionally too. We like other sports. We're all for it. But we focus mostly on golf, swing tips, lessons. I show all types of stuff. History of the game. We're covering everything, buddy. So would like to stick around, you know? Ah, they're playing a tour event in Black Desert. That's near. Oh, nice. Nice. So are you from the area? So you know my boy Zach Blair, right? He's a Utah guy, I think, isn't he? Zach. I played a lot with his dad. He was caddying once in the Club Pro Championship in Hershey, Pennsylvania. He was caddying for his dad, and I was in his dad's group. And I thought he was like a 12-year-old kid. He's tiny. He was at Brigham Young. He was like 45th in the world amateur rankings, but I literally thought he was like a high school 12-year-old. But he was a good kid. His dad's a great player. Good guy, too. All right, what's Fowler doing? Richard Fowler is gagging 9 under now. Wow. Two guys at 10 under. Where do you live? I'm on the North Shore, my friend. Nice. Good for you. Where do you play? At what's that one with the 3 courses? One's like the sun, one's the mountain. Paiute? Is that what it's called? Paiute? Grafton. All right, so you're out west a little bit. Nice. Yeah, I'm in Beverly, Mass. Paiute. Yeah, yep. I played there. Love it. We were there one time in November. The wind was howling. The sand was coming out of the bunker. It was the flags were crazy. Great golf courses though. Great Somerville. There you go. You're right up the street. Right up the street. Right, not too far from us. Pete Dye. Yeah, they were great. Great. The Sun. Right. One was the Sun, or it was like named after Indian stuff or Native American stuff. But when we played there, it was a few years ago. The wind was crazy wind, crazy. It's like a half an hour ride from Mirage or wherever the hell we were. Mirage is gone now, right? Yeah. That's nice, man. I love it. You play with your dad. That's great. My dad has since moved on to the heavens, but I miss playing with my dad. My son was a pretty good player. He lives in California now, but loved playing with him, and that's a good thing to play with your dad. I love it. Absolutely love it. Zach Blair, 5 under. 4 under for the day, though. You got to love that. Come on, Ricky. Do something, brother. Golf is better with Fowler up there, speed. We got to get these guys playing again. The golf boys. Remember the golf boys? All right, he's got a par 5. All right. He's almost, all right. Ricky's hit 2 good shots. He's on the front of the green in Beverly Golf and Tennis. Yes. Course record holder there, buddy. Course record holder you're looking at. I grew up playing there. My dad and mom met there back in like the 50s. Yep. They've changed Beverly around a little bit the last 5 years. Not to my liking, but they did. Oh yeah, I could drive half the greens there. So I should have shoot 62 every time I played it, but only once. I shot 62 once and 65 to 75 every round. But yeah, it's a good track. Absolutely. My uncle was the pro at Bass Rocks for 100 years back in the day. Played there a million times. You know where that is, I'm sure. Wow, small world, Mike. We'll have to get together one of these days and play some golf or something. Scott McCarron, diagnosed with diffuse large B cell lymphoma. He's cancer free. Scott McCarron, that's great. Good for Scotty. Scotty's a good dude. Exactly. So the United Shoe Machinery is now the Cummings Center. They built things that made shoes, I guess. So they both worked there, my parents. They built the course. It was called the United Shoe back in the day. And all the homes up there, they're called slabs, I guess. There's no basement. They're just on like a slab of concrete. They made that for the workers as well. And my parents didn't live in those, but people from out of town lived there. I forget the name of they call it something. It's just past the golf course. So then eventually the city bought the course, then called it Folly Hill because there's a hill, par three, third hole. Then it was United Shoe, Folly Hill, then Beverly Golf and Tennis. Oh yeah, I played there thousands of times. Gloucester, that's right. Bass Rocks is in Gloucester. That was my uncle's course. Played there a million times. I'm very lucky. I grew up in the business. My other uncle was the pro at Portland Country Club in Portland, Maine, which is awesome golf course. So growing up in the golf business, my father was a golf salesman. So he sold in the 70s and 80s, 90s, he sold golf equipment to the country clubs and all that. My cousin's a pro, was a pro. Yep. We love it. It's in our blood, man. That's all we do. That's all we do. And now we're doing YouTube. What do you think about that? So one thing good about in person, my lessons a $1.20, $1.50 an hour in person. It's expensive. Online, I can reach more people. I charge way less, and I don't have to leave the house. So why not? I do both still. I'll meet people up at Richardson's in Middleton. Just go meet them over there and help them out. But trying to do this YouTube thing, because you see all the YouTube people, Bryson and all these goods, they're not going to talk back to people and help people out. They're just playing golf and doing and trick shots. I mean, I can do trick shots, but I'd rather help golfers out and help beginners out. And I was explaining to a kid yesterday how it works if it rains or lightning, little stupid things, not stupid. You know what I mean? And it's just, as a PGA pro, that's what we want to do is help golfers and grow the game. And I'm reaching way more people doing this than I am outside. All right, I'll check it out, my friend. A little bit. Yep. A little bit. Never made it big. Never made it big. I was too busy. I was too good of a coach and helping people. You know what I mean? And I didn't really put 100% into it. And then it took me a lot of time to learn how to concentrate and focus because I had, I'm not gonna say ADHD. I don't know what I had. It was so hard to focus on one shot at a time thing, and I finally learned that. By the time I learned it, it was too late. But I tried some Champions Tour stuff. A little bit is big. Yeah, I love to play, but teaching is my favorite. I love to help. I've helped all other pros. Instead of practicing, I'd be helping the other guys. I just loved it. Absolutely loved it. All right, we're gonna check out my boy Isaiah's swing here real quick. It's like you're trying too hard. I don't know. Are you rolling your arms, buddy? It looks like you're trying to be too, again, just from a couple swings, too perfect. I want you to be perfect, but yeah, I can see you rolling your arms over. Yeah, you See, it's a good shoulder turn going back. The backswing looks good. I'm going to have to put it on my app again. You're still leading with your arms. I think that's what's happening. You know, it's like you're leading with your arms. Oh, I see. You can't make a full swing. I got you. So you want that club to go around you more, out. That's what it looks like too. You're swinging straight at the target. So if that red dot, that red, well, where's the camera? This way, right? So when you're swinging, you don't swing. If my nose is the target, you should be going this way, around left, not at the target. That's, I think, is what we're missing. Like, watch these guys with the wedges. I wish I could stand up in here and do this, but I can't. They're rotating their body around. See how my arms are? Let me move that. See how my arms are connected here? They're not going away from me. That's what you're doing. So you're coming down the line and still going straight out. So this is my body. You're swinging straight this way instead of around with you. That club should go around you, you know? And I know it's hard to be inside and do it. But yeah, I'll work on it later, and I'll put it on my why can't I get that to work here? I'll put it on my thing I can draw on, and we'll fix it. See, that looks pretty good. Your backswing. You're coming inside. But yeah, very steep. There's still no, yeah, you're still not using your body. So it's still an arm swing, buddy. Because at impact, do you have a mirror? You got to go buy a mirror. Go to freaking Kmart and buy a $20 mirror, like tall mirror, and put that where you're in your basement swinging. So put that up against the wall back there and practice making swings without a ball and firing those hips so you can see your left butt cheek at impact. Do slow motion drills and pause so you can see both your butt cheeks. Not see, you can on this one. All we can see is your address position at impact. So at impact, your hips are still facing, your belt buckle is still facing the ball rather than turning, towards the target or just right of the target. Little more body rotation. But again, let me get back to this, and I'll check on it later. Okay, I promise you, we'll fix it, buddy. We'll fix. You got to get those hips firing. Hips. Yeah. Do you have a huge mirror? I didn't see it. So put that on the wall and look behind you and take practice swings. And I want to see, stop at the ball with the club and see both butt cheeks in the mirror. So right behind you. Just practice that right now. You can't see me. I'm in a fucking chair, but I'm turning my hips right now. See, this is a great drill we used to do is you'd stand here with your arms. Right now I'm turning my hips without my arms moving. Now I'm moving my arms without my hips moving. If you can't do that, you may need to stretch your hips out. Who knows? But you've got to you want to feel that belt buckle, a gap between your legs, stuff like that at impact. You know what I mean? Inside too quick, Mike? Yeah, you're probably rolling your arms or, I like inside takeaway, not too much inside, obviously, but inside is good because you want a flatter, rounded swing. As an AM guy doesn't work 15 hours a day because I get people that'll say, oh, you got to check, look at this guy. Well, they hit balls 12 hours a day. That's different because of the club path. Long as that club is matched up, trust me, it works, man. I literally try to turn my hips as fast as I possibly can. And I play pretty good. All I'm thinking about is body rotation. Your arms will come down. They're not going to stay up there. It's instinct. You want to do that, but you can't pull your arms down. You just can't do it because they're going to your arms are going to go faster than your body and your hips. So if I just pull my arms down, my hips are still here. Rather than if I turn my hips, look at Brian Fox. That's the one you want to look at. Let me grab that real quick because this is a great thing to to see, visualize, and watch these guys, what they do. His backswing, I don't recommend for the average player. But I hear people say all the time, my hips fire too quick. I've honestly never seen it. I've never seen it go too fast with the hips. Now, I guess it's possible, but I've never seen it. Whoop, there we go. Where we going? Let's find it, my friends. I'll give me 1 second here. Da, 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 da. Ryan Fowler, baby, what a win!
That's what I preach when I'm coaching: is aim and hit
All
it.
right,
Always have a target.
I did a little
He figured
evaluation
it
on
out.
him the
He's one
other
of those
day.
guys like Trevino, Ray Floyd, Nancy
Just for the
Lopez.
basics. But now watch. All right, watch him at impact.
As a coach,
Look at that.
coming
Look at
from
his
that
hips.
inside,
See that?
club
I
goes
didn't mean
dead.
I meant to stop it. Sorry. I'm going to turn off the volume. That's a video that I did. But see that? Look at that at impact. Look at that. See the gap in his legs? His left butt cheek. On you, your hips are here at impact. Your hips are there at impact. At impact. Not quite there. They're a little past it, but they're pretty close to that, Isaiah. And I would not recommend this backswing. No, don't do that. But at impact, he's perfect. See? Your arms are going to go faster than your body, right? My body is, my ass and my thighs slow, right? But to whip my arms down, it's going to pass this. That's why you want to lead. You almost want to feel like you're like that at impact. The club is back here as long as possible. You've heard the word lag or late release, all this shit. Absolutely. But some people tell you to swing your arms. They're fucking crazy. I don't know what they're talking about because I've tried it with myself and I play pretty good. And with everybody, I've tried everything. Nobody can do that. You have to turn your body. Every guy that's pro has their hips like this at impact. Every one of them. Every one of them. Now, that's an iron. With a longer club, it's even more with the driver. With my driver, I'm trying to pound it. So I'm even going to turn faster. So you need to do hip drills. Hold that club back. Grab onto a door or something. Just practice firing your hips without pulling your arms down. And trust the fact that your arms will come down. You're not going to get stuck unless you suck it way underneath and you fall back, of course. But no, you got to lead with your body with every swing. Even on a chip shot, you lead with your body. It's not an arm swing. The only arms you're moving is maybe a sand shot or a super flop shot or a putt, a putt. But you got to get to there at some point with that body. So you're bringing your arms down too steep. And what happens, guys, when you release your arms too early, because you have to release, you can't hold the lag because your body hasn't moved. So something's got to give. So you're doing that, you're casting it, and that's why you're hitting the ground. You're making the club longer. And I can't demonstrate here because I'm in this little office. But you're releasing the club early. You're technically making it longer because the shaft needs to be, let me get rid of that. The shaft is on an angle, right? It's on an angle. Now, if I release it early, it gets taller. It goes straight up and down, which makes it taller. Obviously, that's flatter than that, right? So you want it to come in at an angle, not straight up and down. But when you release it early, you hit the ground. So when you hit the ground, your brain is a smart brain. It says, wait a second. And it makes room for it and lifts up. So you don't hit the ground. It's a preventive medication for not hitting the ground. You lift up to make room for the club instead of keeping the club at that angle. When you see, let's go back to Ryan again. This stuff is in your brain. That's the problem with golf. If you have a thought in your head that goes against what you should be doing, that's what messes everybody up in the world. Everybody listens to too many different people or own perceptions in their mind what's supposed to go on, and then they get stuck or lost. Is this the front? Oh, the front. I want to show you from the front. Look at this. Now look at his left arm, right? What does everybody say? Whoops, sorry, you can't see it. Hold on. I keep thinking it's magic. I can get it on here. Right? Look at his left arm. Bent. Victor Hovland's arm bends the whole time. The whole time his arm's bent as he's swinging. Plays pretty good, right? Well, that's another issue. Another day. But see this club coming down? See those hips turn? See where that club, well, you can't see the club because of the bat. Right here, you can see where that club is, right? There's still an angle there. I think I'm gonna put a thing on there. See that? Your club would already have been down, and that makes it longer. I'll make a video on that. Let me make a note on why. Let me find my pen. I'll go outside later and make a video. So you're getting the club down there too early. Something's got to go first, either your hips or the casting. You're either going to fire your hips and hold the angle, or you're going to not use your hips and cast it. Throw the club at the ball, which is why you're hitting behind it. So that's a good thing to how does the club face square? Don't worry. Your hands will release, buddy. They will release. They will, I promise you. Unless you're holding it too tight or get a messed up grip. They should just release instinctively. But that's not the issue. That's not the problem. We got to get that body turning first. So don't try to worry about something that's not the issue at the moment. Like even the other videos you sent me last week, I didn't see. It's pretty much the same thing in terms of the face will square up. Again, if you're holding it too tight, it's not going to square up because it's going to stay open. But it will. Then you just do a practice drill, which another one I'll show you until you get the hips going. We just practice pushing the ball a little to the right, just popping little chip shots from the inside, hit from the inside. It will happen, but you definitely got to get your body moving better. Ryan Fox, baby. All right, what's happening here? Here we go. Here we go. Let's get this off. But yeah, just get in front of that mirror and just get that belt buckle turned. See, right now I'm turning. You can't see it because I'm in the camera's down low, but I'm turning my belt. My arms aren't moving, right? I'm back here. My hips are turning. I do this drill all the time in the chair. So I sit in the chair and I just turn. I do another drill where I set up to the ball. I turn my hips back a little bit. Then I turn back. Then I turn my hips back to where they should be, square. Then I turn them through a little bit. Then I come through. There was a great video I saw of Peter Malnati doing that. Unbelievable. I was so proud of him for doing that drill. He's just slow motion, going back to impact. Practice getting to impact without a ball. Put a coin there or something and practice coming down with the mirror and look back at the mirror to see that left butt cheek. Train yourself to use that lower body. Train yourself to use that lower body, buddy. Lower body, buddy. So on my video, Mike, I said 0, and some guy lights me up. It turns 19% of. I'm like, he moves a little bit, but barely. You know, he moves a little bit, but barely. Exactly. It's just a natural athlete. You're welcome, Isaiah. Anytime, buddy. It's a natural athletic motion, and he plays like the old guys did. Trevino, Floyd, all these guys would just play the target. They hit a ball to a target. They didn't worry about their backswing. Nancy Lopez, Jim Furyk. They just hit a ball to a target till it got there. And in their mind, that's how they did it, based on his strength. He's strong as an ox, obviously. Huge arms, huge forearms, huge thighs, like Jack Nicklaus, just strong as an ox. Something you would not teach, but it's great to watch. The guys can do different things with their game, but as a coach, you don't want to teach people that. You're trying to teach them to do it the easiest way possible, because there's only a few guys that can do that. So if 100 guys were doing that, then I'd be teaching it. My game is based off drills and athleticism, other sports, cornhole. Someone there? Who's that? What's up? Oh, Jesus. Thank you. Exactly. It's there's so much that goes involved in it, but look at Koivin's swing. I did his swing. His hips turn, stop, go backwards, literally backwards, and then fire through. It almost hurts watching it. And I tried to break it down. Now again, I don't have a gears. I don't get that into overcoaching, and I try to stay out of it. The overcoaching thing and supination, rotation, all that shit. It's too hard for the average guy to do. And I mostly teach average people. I don't teach pros anymore. A few here and there, but no. But his swing, holy shit. When I saw this last week when he won. I saw him on the whatever hold he was on. I double taked it, whatever you want to call it. And I go, I got to see this. So this is the best I can do. I'm hoping to get out there and get up close and film him. All right, look at that. Watch the yardage book. Watch the yardage book compared to where my well, I draw a blue line on there. You'll see that in a second. But watch his hips. Well, the elbow's tucked in. Again, this is another video I did. Check it out later. For me. And again, subscribe, Mike, if you would. That would be great because that helps YouTube push me out to more people. I've only been doing this for a little bit, and I'm trying to grow the channel. I'd appreciate that. But watch the hips. See, now watch. They stop there because his left foot is off the ground. And now his hips are going to turn back to the left. See? Watch this. Watch it. Oh, see? Isn't that crazy? It turns back this way. And now Isaiah's going to say, you said they all turn their hips at that thing. Like, there's freaks out there, guys. There's freaks out there. There's freaks out there. Maybe he has a hip issue. I don't know. But you wouldn't teach that to anybody, to stall your hips and then go backwards. You wouldn't teach that to anybody. But see, he's down there. You can see his left butt cheek, though, right? So you can't say right there. You can see it, Isaiah, right? See his left butt cheek? You can see it. Not quite as much as other guys, but it's there. But then for some reason, he stops. But at least that impact, he's there, you know? It's wild. That's what makes this game so wonderful, you know? So just amazing what athleticism can do. Now I hear physio guys telling me he's going to hurt his back, and same thing with Ryan Fox. But Ryan Fox is almost 40. It would have been hurt by now, I think. Maybe he's super flexible, and these guys stretch like crazy. Not like Tony Romo and his DUI, they don't stretch. But did you guys see that? Oh, Lord. Tony Romo stretching on the front of a cruiser, his hips out and his back before he does the old tap the nose shit. It was so sad to watch. Laura Davies, absolutely, Mike. Lexi Thompson, there's a bunch. You know, Lexi Thompson, she's like off the ground. I did one on her. I didn't do a Laura Davies one, but I did a Lexi Thompson because I'm going to you should go too, Mike. Next week at the LPGA in Norton. I'm going Sunday with my wife to watch that, take some videos and stuff. Not next week, in another month, like the end of the month at TPC Boston. We'll be going to that, checking out the girls. But just a great athletic man. But he's got side bend, which we love. He's hitting up on it, tilted back, but he's dropping even more than normal. You know, and that same thing with Fox. Fox is way back there. I love the side bend. Love it, especially for amateurs. You certainly don't want to go this way. One of my students on here, he goes this way and he throws the club like that. You know, he throws it. When you stay back, it stays under. You hit from the inside, you stay underneath, you hit up on it. You know, and these are done through drills and visualization of what's supposed to happen and talking through it. And it just takes time. It doesn't happen instantly. And you just got to keep talking about it. And that's Isaiah. We're talking about it, you know, and that's great. He's asking questions. It'll eventually sink in. It's something that it's like getting a girl pregnant, right? There's a billion sperms go and one makes it. Same thing of this. I'm talking to you, but it all doesn't make it in. Eventually it sinks in. Because you guys have so many different thoughts rather than I explained to one guy when we go to play golf, if we could trade brains, my brain is just calm. I'm at the beach, everything's wonderful. Where he's going, all right, put the ball in the middle, keep your head down, don't bend, bend your knees, keep your arms straight, make a backswing, take it slow back, don't hurry your backswing. You know what I mean? All types of shit like that. That's why when you train through drills, it takes the thought out of it. So if I'm hitting balls with one leg, I just got to stay on one leg. That's all I'm trying to think about. Hit balls with my feet together. I just rotate the body. The drills are made not make you think. We go play cornhole right now, Mike. I'm just going to throw the ball. I'm going to throw the thing at the tan. I'm not going to go, okay, take it back, let it go. No, you're just going to throw it. Go shoot hoop, right? We're just going to shoot the hoops. But those sports are more reactionary. Golf, you're standing there and you're trying so hard to make a perfect swing. And I get it. It's not easy. I get it. And you think a crutch is going to help you, just like driving your car. You don't think about it. You're on the phone. You got a drink. You're talking. You're looking around. You just automatically drive. You know what I mean? You're not doing anything different. You're just reacting. It's an overlearned skill. And that's what you got to make your golf swing. That's how you train your golf swing. And you will play better golf. If I think of something, I can't hit it. I mean, I see the target. I see myself finishing balanced. I work my ass off on my drills and my swing, and I do million practice swings and realize just let it happen. Let it go. Train it and trust it. Instead of going, all right, if I'm going to hook this one, roll your arms and then snap hook it because your arms are already going to roll. They already know to it. And that, so Mike, you don't know all this shit, but I used to caddy for Greg Norman, Trevino, Nicholas back at their clubs in Florida and overseas. I would do, they would open up a golf course and I'd be there with them going through it and caddying for him, whatever. And Norman was a member at the course I was at, Jupiter Island, and Trevino was too. And both of them, I said, what do you guys do to hook it? Because Trevino doesn't. He hits every shot with a fade. He goes, I never hook, Gilly. Norman said, I think hook. Right? And he's hitting balls like nothing. He said it. And I'm like 21 going, what the fuck is he talking about? I had no idea. He already knows how to draw it. He just lets it happen. He tells his brain and his arms, body does it rather than trying to consciously release it or whatever, because it's already going to happen. So he's like, he always said, it's like doing it twice. You're already going to release it instinctively. Then you consciously add to it, and then you hit the snap hook or whatever. So, and again, they're elite athletes. I get it. I understand that. But you can have a one swing thought before you hit it, swing smooth, balanced, target. But treat golf like you would every other sport, and you'll play better. You'll hit the ball better. You'll be more rhythmic, more athletic. You guarantee it. Guarantee it, folks. But again, I'm glad you all popped in for this tutorial on the golf swing and all that. Thanks for popping in, Mike. Hope you're still here. Love to have you every day. We do this. We'll be on tomorrow. We'll be on Sunday. I'm going to start doing some night shows too, more of golf swing. Put someone on there. And again, I have a nice podcast coming out with tour pros coming on and rules officials, swing trainers, athleticism guys, all this stuff. But we got to grow the channel. We got to keep it going. So if you guys like, subscribe it. Big help to me. Big help to me. But Mike, love it. We can get together in Massachusetts here one day if you want. Isaiah, keep working on it. Do that mirror work. Do that slow motion. Because if you can't do it without a ball, you're not going to do it with a ball. Work on that, without a ball. Get the feel of those hips. Maybe stretch your hips on. Lay on the ground and open up your hips. Put one leg this way, one leg that way. Maybe you have tight hips. I don't know. I don't care how old you are. You might have tight hips. I stretched religiously when I was playing. Made sure nothing would. I'd literally just stretch at dinner. I'd be doing this shit. My wife's like, "What are you doing?" I'm stretching. I don't want to hit a bad shot tomorrow. Whatever. Core muscles are huge. Delay those arms, slow those arms down a little bit, and be an athlete. Not a mathlete, an athlete. Oh, Sheila. But nice Friday afternoon watching golf. We got Rickie Fowler gagging on us today, so he's still 9 under. He's in second, but he got off to a good start, but slowly fell apart. Slowly fell apart. Let's look at the Women's Open. Who did what in that? All right. So this Ryu, how do you say her name? She's 7 under. Kuwaiki's 6 under, and the American Yami No is 5 under. So that should be a good weekend tournament. We will watch that too, obviously. We cover everything here: women's sports, women's golf, not women's sports, but everything. We want everybody included here. Everybody. Akshay Bhatia, the best putter on tour, left-hander, using that long putter, which I am 100% against for professionals. Amateurs, no problem. Older guys with bad back, no problem. This kid can't weigh 110 pounds. And that's cheating. And he knows everybody thinks he's cheating. Same thing with Langer. They all think he's cheating, and he knows. They all know that. They don't care, though, because they're making bank. Until someone stops them, they're going to do it. But that's the thing is your peers don't respect you. They don't. Because if you could putt normal, you would be. Angus, what's his name? Aldrich Putt-Gate. I called him Angus. 3 over, putting for birdie, 9 feet, 2 inches. Ball's on the way. It's staying out to the right. Wow, these guys are getting food on these greens a lot. So maybe these greens are tricky that I don't know about because I've never played there. But they're missing a lot of 10-footers. Lots. But again, we don't get to see everybody playing either. We're watching 20 guys play instead of normal. Oh, Keegan Bradley, nice shot in there from 228. Nice shot, 5 under. You should make that. All right, what's Rickie doing? All right, Rickie's got a 24-foot birdie putt on 16th hole. Rickie get to 9. Well, he's 9 under. He can get to 10 under. Get in the last group tomorrow. Well, actually, it's first in, last out, so he won't be. I think they're playing twosomes. So it'll be Young and Cantlay in the final group. It's usually first in, last out. Maybe they changed it. I don't know. Who knows? What do we got on the green? We got a little kid on the green. What's he doing? There's a little fella on the green. What's happening? Is that Matt Kuchar? What the hell was that? Oh, Rickie, you're so fine. You're so fine. You blow my mind, Rickie. What, he 3-putt? He made it. Oh, 4th shot he made. He got tricked out. He was doing so. Remember, it was laid off a little bit. He just pounded it. He played golf. All these guys that do that drive me nuts. You're pretty damn good. Make more putts. Get a better short game. He laid off. Remember that? Remember he had the all orange on? That club was behind him, but the ball went. Duval did it. Ian Baker Finch did it. Corey Pave did it. Gone. Off the map. Once they win a big tournament, they try harder for some reason. I don't get it. At least Rickie's not jacked. Just at least he's a regular sized dude. You know, he didn't get all swole. But trying to change that swing was nuts. And if someone knocked him out of it, into it, they should be fired. Just make more putts. Rickie's such a good guy for the sport. It really is. My kid, you're new here, Mike. My kid, what is this little guy doing on the green? Hold on a second. There's like this 6-year-old kid on the green. He ran up to the green. I mean, I think it's cool, but it's weird. He got Kuchar to sign a ball for him. My kid played pretty good. He played St. John's Prep, and yeah, he went with Butch back in the day. I don't know if he messed them up or whatever, but yeah, there's no reason to change that motion he had. Because and a good example of it is doing what we just did, looking at Koiven and in Fox's motion, right? If someone imagine if someone changed Jim Furyk's swing. Now Jim Furyk's father was a golf pro, and just watched the ball go with the flag. He didn't see the swing go straight up, but he dropped it in, and he at impact, he's like everyone else. He would say, "All right, start taking it inside more." You watch the ball. So if we go to the range, Mike, you show up, we meet at the range. I say, Mike, warm up with a wedge. Let me see you hit 10, 5, 6 irons. And I watch. And if you're striping them, it helps me decide what to work with you on. You don't all of us just change it. And I'm assuming Jim Furyk's dad was smart enough to not change it. Or Nancy Lopez laid off awful. Nancy Lopez and Ray Floyd are probably the same swing. They rolled the arms back, clubs laid off. But guess what? It impacted the ball went at the target. Lee Trevino, the ball went at the target. I mean, there's some ugly, technically ugly swings, backswing wise. Some weird finishes. It's about low score, guys. But if you're having a problem, that's how we coach you. We try to get you to a conventional way of doing it. We can't just make you swing like Matt Fitzpatrick. I did a thing on him. Holy shit. His leg falls off the map and off the ground, and both Fitzpatricks do. Alex does too. It's crazy. Hey, Garrett, welcome back, buddy. Yeah, I stopped for a few hours. I was in a car accident about 2 months ago, and I just got my car back today, so I had to stop and go get my car back, my truck, well, to Ford Explorer. It's a car, a truck, I don't know, SUV, I guess. All right, Ricky. Ricky's on 17. He's -9. Pounded it right down the middle. Good swing. But in terms of golf swings, yeah, you can't teach someone to swing like Jim Furyk. So you try to get him to get the club in where most players are, in the slot, or right here, not up here, not down there. Your arm matches your shoulders, not that. And you do your best you can from there. If it goes up a little bit and he's striping it, you leave it there. That's what's hard about coaching, is trying to get someone. But again, if you're not flexible, strong enough, that's why that TPI thing is so good, where they can give you fitness tests and tell you if you're flexible, if your arm only goes there and not there, does that mess up your backswing? And as a coach, all three guys have the same bag. No way. What was that? I don't know. It wasn't like a tour bag. I mean, it's a tour bag, but it wasn't like Titleist, FootJoy, Titleist, or Cleveland. It's like an odd company's bag. Like Ford or something weird. But they all three have the same one. That's strange. There's a ton of shitty information out there. Tons of it. Tons of it. Matt Wolf. Exactly. Exactly. But in my experience, I say staying centered, rotating around the center. You're going to move a little bit, but not moving all over the place, obviously. Practice bottoming out. But you need to do that drill with the hip rotation. Get those hips moving. Garrett played today. We're going to put Garrett on the spot. Let's see how he did. Struggled with the driver. All right, but got it in the hole. See? Was 6 inches from buying drinks. Oh, nice. That would have been nice. A hole in one. Awesome. But you got the ball in the hole. You played golf, right? So you go work on your driver. You make sure your ball position's right. You're tilted back at, I prefer everybody tilted back at address, like a Jeff Maggart type, and rather than centered, because it's easy to go that way. Now, again, I don't see your swing or know your ability. I know you're a good player and all that stuff, but Eamon Darcy, holy shit, absolutely. Didn't he drop it like over his head or something crazy like that? Absolutely. I mean, you saw him playing, you'd think he was a 30 handicapper. But that's another guy who just hit a zillion balls and didn't quit and got up and got through it. Yeah, it brings it straight up over his head. Let me find another one. Instagram, YouTube. Oh, this is that site I've been on the last couple of days. Miller Barber. A bunch of them, buddy. You are right. I'm trying to stay within this century, if you know what I mean. Just kidding. A lot of people have no clue who these guys are. All right. So this is the site I've been going to but I've been getting copyright stricken. See, I don't think they're going to show it. It's more of a documentary. Yeah, they're not going to show it. Let me find another one. Hold on. That's Peter Kessler. Remember Peter Kessler? Yeah, Miller Barber. Why the swings of Miller and Damon? Here we go. Let's try this one. So Mike is right. Miller Barber, here he is. But that doesn't mean go swing like these guys, people. Look at that. But he drops it in and he comes from the inside and squares it up. They get it in the right spot coming down. So I have a big thing when I'm coaching. I don't worry about the backswing too much. You have to have a decent one as an amateur because he hit 1 billion balls to be able to do this. But coming down, he's in the right spot. You know? Let's find Darcy. I don't know who that is. I don't know who this is. I hope I'm not getting copyright strict. Oh, something weird's happening. Why is that not playing? I'm getting out of that. You never know what you're clipping on here, guys. You can get in trouble. Let's try this one. Tom, continue with your Facebook account. What the fuck does that mean? Why is this so difficult? In any event, his swing was crazy. All right. See, his elbow goes up like this, going back, instead of in and around. I mean, he looks like remember Alan Doyle, too. Don't forget Alan Doyle, local guy, Norwood guy. Just crazy. Crazy stuff, but it works for them, you know? Miller Bar. Oh, there's so many. Right. At impact, though, they're all coming in here. The left arm's above the right, hips rotating, hitting from the inside, balance finish, athleticism. Garrett, what'd you shoot, buddy? 73? What'd you shoot? 73? Don't be afraid to tell us. Yeah, Eamon Darcy. Look at those divots. I changed it. Holy shit. Yeah, it's a great game, though, isn't it, Mike? Just a great game. Love it. Love working on it. Love practicing. I love coaching and helping people. Just a great game. More than one way to skin the cat, right? I haven't skinned any cats in my life. And the ones I did skin, I did it the same way. So I got to learn to skin them differently. All right, let's go back to golf, guys. Let's go back to golf. Eamon Dawsey. Great point there, Mike. Great job. Thanks for contributing, buddy. I love it. All right, Richard Fowler. What's he at? 9 under still. You got Cameron Young, 10 under. Gerard, I told you earlier this morning on the morning show that he would get up there. He's 10 under with 4 left, excuse me. Ryan Gerard, love it. Absolutely love it. Rickie's dropping like a rock, though. Chris Kirk is ahead of him. Fishburne is 9 under. Should be a good weekend. Did the cut move to 4? No, still 3 under. Should stay at 3 under. The trunk slammers will be coming out in a little while. The trunk slammer shirts will be available soon. All pissed off. You missed a cut. You slammed the trunk. God damn it. God damn it. I think they still get money for making the cut now, right? They might get some stipend for making the cut. I know the majors, they get minimum $5,000 to make just to get into the tournament. Back in the day, you got zero, zilch to make the cut. Absolutely zero. Jackson Coyven, 4-under. Damn it. I was hoping for this kid to get off to 2 good weeks in a row and get someone to root for. We need a young stud. You know what I mean? We need a young stud. Well, that's how they did it, Mike. They just hit to a target. You know what I mean? And that's why there's only so many of them. They just picked a tree and hit the tree, hit the tree, hit the tree, hit the tree. Die corner. 74. I was close. 73. Good round. Good round. You know, these guys didn't worry about, and that's what, when I'm videoing you on the range and everyone wants to see their swing, and sometimes I don't want to show people because they're going to see their arm bent a little bit. But there's 1,000 guys that bend it that make a living. You know, then they're locking their arm instead of, without even me telling them to do it. And we're working on something. So video can mess people up. I see people at the range with videos, literally one behind them and one here, like in every swing. They look at it. It's like, stop it. It's going to mess you up. Nice round, Garrett. Let's give Garrett a hand for the nice round. Good job. We love it. We love it. We're here for everybody. We're here for everybody. Good players, beginners, high-hitting carpers. We'll get you a lower as we can. Love it. Good job, my friend. Good job. Good job. Good job. 74. 74. What's Rickie doing now? He missed the green. Got to get up and down. Is this that long hole? They have like a 525 par 4, but you have to lay up off the tee. This might be it. He's on. Oh, he's in the crowd. All right, Richard, come on. You got a great wedge game. He cooned it 30 feet. Damn it. Oh, Richard. Way to frickin' blow it. Yeah, 538 par 4. And there's water up there, so you have to lay up. Well, he hit a 306. I guess you don't have to lay up. But then he hit it to the right. Now he chipped it on. He's got about 30 feet for par. Got her up in the bunker, left it in the bunker. Tough game, people. Tough game. Average at best. That's all right. Yeah, that driver, you can't spray. Only one-way miss to the right. Hit it from the inside. Never go left. Never, ever, ever, ever go left. Never go left. I'm trying to go every day, buddy. Yeah, I appreciate that. I'm trying to go, certainly for the tournaments, I go in the morning and then in the afternoon. Majors, I try to go all day if it's possible. I want to do some night shows and take questions and do swing videos and maybe amateur videos type thing. So as much as I can, but yeah, let people know. I'd appreciate it, buddy. I'm trying to grow the channel, and the only way to grow it is for people to like it, subscribe to it, share it if they can. The more that happens, YouTube gets like a little note saying, hey, we like this channel. People like it, so they push it out. That's how it works, unfortunately. But I appreciate that, Mike. I really do. Thank you, buddy. And that's what I need. You know, you need that. You need help from the people watching it. Awesome. I love it. I love it. There's a notification bell you can hit too. So every time I go live, it'll like show up on your YouTube thing. So tomorrow I'll probably do same thing, 9 o'clock in the morning till I might, again, I do have a family and stuff that I have to spend time with. So work around that. But yeah, I try to do as much as I can. But I can start doing night shows like 9 o'clock East and just do swing evaluations and have people call in. But I do have a podcast coming up with Tour Pros. That's probably going to start at the end of this month. rules officials, tour pros. I'm going to try to do it live if I can. Some people are in South Africa and all that, so I might have to tape some of them. But rules officials, mind guys, authors, athletes that play golf, all this type of stuff coming on. The name of the podcast, let's see if I put it on here. I think it's a cool name. I just don't know where I put it. I may not have put it on here. 1 Foot in the Rough, it's called. That's the podcast. 1 Foot in the Rough. That means you go back as far as you can on the tee. The tips, baby. There's the tips up there. You go way back there. So that's the name of the podcast. That'll be coming up soon. Tony Romo. Maybe. I might be able to get him now after that. Oh, that was awful to watch. I watched that. That was tough to watch. The guy's stretching out before he's doing the test. The girl wasn't very good at explaining these things either. She wasn't, with the stylus, stimulus, whatever she was talking about. But he seemed to be tipsy to me, but it sucks. I can't imagine. He got let go or suspended from he's a good driver. He got suspended from CBS, I guess, but I mean the season don't start for another month and a half, I guess, but that's so I mean he'll come back from it. And the when I watched it on YouTube, and the comments were all for him. That they're fans of him now, and he was so nice, and he didn't say, "Do you know who I am?" or anything like that. But that's too bad, But the girl kept you came from the golf course, you were obviously drinking. That's kind of, a broad brush to stroke the golfers with, that they're all drunks because they're golfing. Yeah, it was tough to watch, but maybe I can get him on the podcast now that he's dropped a few levels. I will ask him though. I reach out to anybody. I don't care. I'll reach out, and I got, pretty big shots coming on because they're trying to help me grow. They're throwing me a bone, which is nice. Why not? They're going to be on for an hour. I'm not going to say you're a drunk driver. I'm not going to not want to doing one of those things. But I'm going to try to ask different questions too. I'm not going to be your normal question, Yeah, the game no one's going to watch. I mean, would you lose your job if you got a suspected DUI? Would you lose your job? Now, if you're a driving instructor, maybe. But the problem is we're not super famous, so we're not going to get on television for it. Nobody cares about us. Your employer probably wouldn't even know you got it because you can take an Uber to work. And it's, again, he still may get it thrown out. Who knows? They searched his bag in his car. Is that legal? I don't know. I don't know much about that, but I just hate to see it. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. Appreciate it, Garrett. Trust me, I do. Yeah, we're here to talk golf, watch some golf, talk all things golf, and have some fun doing it. Oh, this guy shanked it. That Chavara just shanked it. That might be in the stands. Damn it. A lot of guys on this part, how far is that hole? The 15th hole, they can't seem to keep the ball in play. The fuck, 180 yards. You're in sale, driving, yeah. True. Yeah, if you're driving around. But I don't think your camera, your dash cam or whatever they were called, body cam would be on Facebook, YouTube, whatever. But you could kind of hide it. And again, he's not officially guilty, right? I know he didn't blow. So that's 60 days, I'm assuming. But he's in Wisconsin. She was reading some weird laws off when she was like, it wasn't the Miranda rights. It was some weird, I have the honor to tell you you're drunk. I don't know. It was weird what she was saying. But he's arrested. He didn't blow, though. He even said it. The lawyer says never blow. Every lawyer says never blow. And he was nice, and I don't know. I don't know. Again, I'm not for drunk driving. Trust me, not for it. But he'll get over it. He'll get a driver. He'll be fine. Just firing him from his job? I mean, what does that have to do with that? Bad decisions. I get it. Still, go on and do a Tiger Woods speech, right? I fucked up. I was at the course. I shouldn't have been driving, and I'm against the driving. I will take an Uber from now on, or I'll have a limo driver drive me around. I'm against it. Donate $1 million to the MAD. Is that still a thing, MAD? Donate $1 million to them. Do some speeches. Get your job back, and don't drink and drive again, obviously. But you shouldn't lose your job. It costs money too, right? To drink and drive, and it's going to cost him. He's got it, but still 10 grand minimum, right? Minimum. That's just fines. Maybe that's second offense, I guess. I don't know. But it makes you think. Oh, I know, Garrett. We're trying, my friend. We are pulling for him, but he is struggling. The last down to 8 under. Yeah, the last 5 holes. He was on a roll. When I came back on the air, I guess here you'd call it. He was 10 under. He was 11 under at one point. Yeah, he was 11 under. But he's got 2 days left. He's got 2 days. Yeah, Jimmy Nance can bring him home. Welcome, friends. Jim Nance is awesome. I love him. Even Romo's a good announcer, I think, right? He can. I like it because they call the plays, like this guy. Watch this Mike linebacker. That I like that, the strategy of it. Because again, same thing with golf. I like the strategy of golf and the golf swing. So I'm a big behind the scenes sports guy. How things happen and why they did that play, why they're running, why the guy's in motion to bring this guy over. I love that shit. Brady, I don't really see Brady much, but he'll probably do a good job too. Calling, let us know what the play is. This looks like it's going to be a slot receiver pass, the way the formation is, shit like that. I love that. Absolutely love it. Akshay Bhatia, 1 under par. He's going to miss the cut. He's got he's on 17. Par 4. Jimmy Nance. Welcome, friends. Jim Nance does everything, right? Doesn't he do football? Yeah, obviously he does football, golf. We got a good one from around here, Mike. Sean McDonough. Sean McDonough is great. Great with hockey, college football. He's great. Yeah, Sean McDonough is a good one. They were. Absolutely. Yeah, Jim Nance played on the Houston Golf team. A couple other guys too. Can't think of their names now, but tour pros that played on the University of Houston. But yeah, this and him were definitely. I don't know if they were roommates. I think too, right? Spelled it wrong. Jim Nance, Fred Couples, Blaine McAllister, John Hawkins. They were all on the team. Blaine McAllister. Remember him? He used to play lefty and righty. He had the big cowboy hat on. He was an 80s guy. Remember Blaine McAllister? Wow. Jim Nance. Jim Nance's journey, University of Houston. Jim Nance, University of Houston Hall of Fame. Blaine McAllister. I remember. Funny stuff. Funny stuff. There you go. Oh, I remember that. That's in Dorchester, right? Wasn't he? Something weird was happening too, right? I remember that. Dorchester. I was working at Spring Valley Country Club in Sharon, and one of the guys I work with, Joe Leary, his name is. He's from Dorchester. He's a dot guy. I mean, right out of Dorchester casting, you know. And he knew all these. He knew everything went on at the Florian Hall. Absolutely, Joe Leary. He's like 1 of 12. Great dude. He was a bartender at Spring Valley as a Dorchester guy, and he played a little golf. But then we hired him as a starter. What a great guy. Great dude. But yeah, he's a dot guy for sure. Dot Ave. He, I'd go to, being a Beverly guy, we'd go to Dorchester. Like, what the fuck is this? I didn't give a shit. I mean, I dressed like a preppy and all that shit, but I didn't care. I went into the biker bars and the strip joints, like just like this, and polo shirts on. But yeah, I remember that story. Yep. But he's a great announcer. That's what matters. Great with the hockey and golf. I love it. Does everything good. Great voice. And that's like the guy in hockey. Who did they lose in hockey? Remember him? He was a Rangers play-by-play guy. He had a nickname like the Sarge or something. Oh, what was his name? He's retired, but he was a great hockey announcer. Did all the Saturday games of the week. He had a nickname. Ah, it's gonna drive me nuts. Mike Emmerich. What his nickname was? Mike Emmerich. They called him something, the boss or the voice. Mike Emmerich. Now I gotta look that up. I know all this stuff, guys, but it's in my brain somewhere. Unless you know it. Mike Emmerich. Doc. I knew he had a nickname. Doc Emmerich. Dot F, baby. The Boston Open. I don't know if you remember the Boston Open. 2001. I shoot 65 at Franklin Park, right? Crazy place. Great golf course. Crazy place. Like third group off. I shoot 65. I'm done by 11. Last group's coming in at 4:30. So I have to wait because I'm leading. I got beat by the last group. Rick Karbowski, senior tour player, good player. Eagles 18 for 64. If he birdied the hole, I was screwed because I had like 25 Bud Lights since 4:30 when he came in. I had no shot in a playoff. But yeah, that was at Franklin Park. What a great golf course. Crazy place. I remember in one of the tournaments that year of the Boston Open, I hit it to the right a little bit, and the street's right there, and people like walk around. It's a golf course, but in the city of Boston. And people walk around exercising and crazy people. Crazy. The guy jumps over the wall, grabs my ball, and takes off. And they get out there, my ball's gone. And someone saw it, but still, I got 2-shot pad to re-tee. Crazy shit happening there. But great golf course. Yeah, Doc Emmerich. Yep. Love it. He was great. Doc. Ladies tour. Rickie is going to limp in with a 8 under. Hopefully he can get in with 8 under. Doc Emmerich, everybody. You got to have great announcers. There's nothing better than that. All right, Rickie, another bogey. Nice job, buddy. Is that 7 under now? No, he's 8. All right. 18th hole. What's he got? He's got 8 feet for birdie. Come on, Richard. Jesus Christ. You need this, buddy. You're not embarrassing yourself. I get the AC on. It's so humid in here. Come on, Rickie. 8 feet. Jesus Christ. He used to make all these back in the day. He only won 5 times, but still, he was up there a lot. Excuse me. All right. Ball's on the way. Ball's in the hole. Thank God. Back to 9 under. That'll make your dinner taste better. Absolutely. I hate that too. You bogeyed the last hole. You finished the last few holes shitty. Oh, it sucks. Even though you shot a decent round, it still sucks. The next day, I mean, not the next day. That night, you're miserable. At least I was. Jesus Christ. All I thought about was golf. All right, my friend. I'll be on tomorrow. I love it. I love it, pal. Thanks, Mike. I appreciate it, buddy. Absolutely appreciate it. Got some new folks in here that we need. Give Mike a hand. Awesome, Mike. Thank you, buddy. I'll be here tomorrow for sure. I love it. We're getting new people in here, women in here, beginners, players, young, old. That's how we do it, folks. You got to love it. You got to love it. See, was that a fly? I got a fly in here. Or not a fly. I don't know. A gnat? What was that? A gnat? He's trying to drink my tequila. No Fitzpatrick in this. All right. Rickie gets in at 9 under. Good for him. Not bad. Not bad. He was 11 under at one point. Richard Fowler. Richard. All right, give me 1 second, my friends. Give me 1 second to. Just gotta go check on something with the family and the dog. Family and the dog and the family.
This drill is the towel across the chest drill. I took a basic thin little towel here, golf towel. I'm gonna wrap it under my arms here across my chest. This is to help you use your body better in your swing. Most golfers just use their arms, not enough body rotation. If you're losing any power in your swing, that's part of the reason. So you need to be able to turn your chest and rotate your body more. By putting this under your arms, it forces you to use your body and rotate your shoulders rather than just, you being handsy. We don't want that. So you wrap a little towel across your chest, tee the ball up. I got a 6-iron in my hand here, and it's going to be an abbreviated swing. I'll do a practice swing for you, where it's a little shorter swing, and I'm rotating my chest to that target, trying to keep that towel under my arms. I don't want my arm lifting up and having that fall out. That's going to take my club off the wrong path, wrong swing plane. Okay, I got
That was a great drill. Keep that connected. Keep that towel there. Keep your body rotating, guys. Watch these guys, right? They don't just fire their arms at it. You almost want to think your arms as a byproduct. They will react to a body rotation. If you fire your body, your arms will come down. They're not going to stay up there. This is going to happen. Think will get them down. I promise you. You got to think like that. And we'll do another quick one of the grip, right? The grip. You want your left hand. Grab a hammer. Go bang some nails with the hammer. If you can't do it, you're not holding it right. See how I got it in the fingers? Watch my hand. See that? See that? That's where everybody holds their club, right? In the palm. All right, I know Bryson does it. He barely does it, and he's got huge grips. Okay, don't get his huge grips. They hold your release back. Do not do it, please. If you're not a professional golfer, don't do it. So this is what your glove will look like if you hold it like this. Okay, if your glove looks like that, you're holding it wrong. Right hand goes, just cover that left thumb. So the left thumb is in my little slot here, the little V thing. They match. My hands are facing each other, but the fingers go right in there. I know I got the camera. I can lower the camera, I guess. But boom. So my hands, left hand, right hand. Boom. Right in those fingers. There's my right hand. And boom, the thumb, my left thumb, I cover it. Boom. My left thumb is almost touching my pointer finger here. But it's in the fingers, like a lacrosse stick. They hold it in the fingers. You want that in the fingers as much as you can. And that's important because if you're not holding it right, you're gonna be a mess. So if your glove is all worn out, we're in trouble. Get that? Here's an actual grip. So right there, see? So if you take your grip, hold it out, and open it in the mirror, if you see hand below there, you're not doing it right. See how this hand when I do it properly, I open the fingers. There's no hand. There's just finger. See? My wedding ring and my pinky, not down there. What you want, it's easier holding the hammer because it's heavier. So where my wrist hinges, right, is over the shaft. So my wrist hinges here. It's over the shaft so that my wrist will hinge properly. If it's to the side, my hand will turn this way. You know what I mean? It won't hinge properly. So if you grab your club with your top hand and you shoot a nail gun through your wrist hinge point, which you can find it, it's easy, it's right there. You shoot the gun through that, it should hit the grip of the club, dead straight on. If it's to the side of it too much, your wrist won't hinge properly. Just like banging this hammer, same thing as a righty. I'm holding it in my fingers. I'm not holding it in the palm. It's in my fingers. Now, I'm no carpenter, trust me, but I can bang a nail with my left hand. And I will bring that to lessons a lot of time. I just bring a small 2x4 and I have nails in it. And I just say, practice banging that just to get the feel of the wrist release. Because that's what gives you the release. I know there's more than one release, my friend, but you got to get your body to release first. You can match it with a push fade, which I want everybody to hit. You know, trying to hit a ball, golf ball dead straight is too hard. It's just too hard. You got to either draw it or fade it. But you got to hit from the inside. Okay, what's happening here? Brant Snedeker, what did he do? Your event has ended. Multiview will update shortly. Brant Snedeker. Why are they giving Brant Snedeker some love? What did he do? Is he playing well? Brant's getting ready for the Champions Tour. He's 5 under, not bad. Brant could putt the eyes out of it. He's got a putting stroke you wouldn't teach people. It's like a pop stroke, you know, like the old-fashioned guys that putted on the Poana. Brant he played Ryder Cups. He played President's Cups. 10 PGA Tour wins. He won once this year already. He's 45 years old. He's 6'1". I didn't realize he was that big. He's only made 43 million. Rickie Fowler's made 15 million more than he has. And he's got 5 more wins. Wow, that's wild. Wow. It goes by events too. I don't know how many events he's played in, but he's played in 478 events. I don't think Rickie's played in that many. But Brant's a good dude. Won 10 times. He won this year at Myrtle Beach. Then he won 2018. He hasn't won in 8 years until this year. Good for him. Good for him. Lost 3 playoffs too. He won 1, 2. He won 4 playoffs and he lost 2. Absolutely. Of course. What email me Tom Gillis at pj.com and I'll email you back my cell phone number. And I'd rather have it through the cell phone, but I don't want to put it on here just in case some crazies, you know. So just Tom Gillis at pj.com, email me your cell phone and I'll email you my cell phone. Either way. I'm not going to call you, trust me, and hunt you down. I promise you. Ask these other guys. Ask Isaiah and Lefty. I don't hunt you down. You're safe with me, buddy. You know my name. You know where I live. Literally, you could find me in 2 minutes. But yeah, absolutely. I'd love to see your swing, buddy. Did you ask me earlier and I didn't see it? I apologize. But yeah, just email me and I'll send you my cell phone and then just text me the video. All right, what do we got here? Lee, Haotong Lee, love him. Yes, your backswing looks pretty good. I think you need to practice pausing too. So delaying your whole swing entirely. So practice going back, pausing, right? Slow motion, like you're doing like that, was it Tai Chi or something? They do slow motion shit. Do that in the mirror, pausing with the mirror behind you, and then coming down and getting those hips to go and stopping at impact and seeing that left butt cheek. And then practice just turning your hips, get that body going. But that pause at the top drill and allowing your lower body to go before your arms. See, my arms aren't moving. You can't see my hips, but trust me, they're turning. They're moving. I'm in the chair. They're moving. I'm not pulling down. I'm delaying it. Your arms will come down, but definitely try that in the mirror for sure. Absolutely. You're going to get it, buddy. I promise you. It's just, I think we're having a little disconnect in the brain. Maybe we got to talk on the phone one day too, just so you can hear me talk and explain it better. Or go FaceTime or something and be at the range and I'll talk to you FaceTiming just to give you a better idea of what's going on. So you'll get it. You got a good motion. You just got to get through a couple things. That's all. And don't forget about the release. I don't ever think about my release, ever. I know to fade it, I hold onto it. To draw it, I release, I guess, roll it. But I hit every shot with just a push like that. None of this shit. This shit just causes problems. Face rotation causes problems, in my opinion. Watch these guys on these wedge shots. They just turn and hold it up. Watch these Tiger Woods swings, right? When those shots he's hitting around trees, he's going like this. Face rotation causes problems, in my opinion. Especially for guys that are amateurs that don't practice 15 hours a day. I'm not saying you can't do it, but right now I would just be all body. Basketball against the wall. Turn, practice finishing balance, stretch out your hips, stretch out your legs. That's so important. If your hamstrings are tight, you're gonna be tight. It's gonna be a tighter golf swing. Flexibility is important. We'll get you there, buddy. We'll get you there. Don't worry. Rocket Classic. What time is it? 5:38. We'll do another 10 minutes or so, guys, and we'll call it a day till tomorrow. How long? I've only been on 2 hours, so 5-6 hours a day. That's not too bad. But again, if you can, guys, thumbs up, subscribe, like, all that shit. I'd appreciate it because we want to get more people. I need more and more people. Eventually, I can't do this forever for not. Again, I'm not monetized yet. I was monetized. I got demonetized. I want to get back to monetized so I can make money on the ads from YouTube and memberships and all that shit. But we got to get more people in here to get there. The more eyes on it, you know. I won't forget about you boys being here at the beginning again. I won't forget about you. You guys are OGs, second OGs. I was doing this 2022, 23, 24 until I got demonetized. You know what I mean? Work on that, buddy. You're welcome, my friend. I'll check it out. I'll check it out. Hold on a second. Also, then like and sub. Exactly. Thank you. Please like and sub. Tell your friend. I'll teach some Mexican. Attaboy. Good for you, buddy. I love it. Enjoy it. I have a little beverage here myself on a Friday. I appreciate you watching and being a part of the team. Trust me, I do. You guys, I don't know. We got to figure that out, buddy. I don't know what to do. I mean, share it and like it and, you know, tell your friends or whatever. Say nice on social media. That would help. The other stuff, we'll work that out at some point. I'm not too worried about it. You know what I mean? But sharing it, you know, check out so say I'm on tomorrow. You know, you can press the share button if you have a Facebook or a X, or leave a comment. No, it helps too. After I'm done, go back and leave a comment. So when I'm done, or even go on a previous video and say, hey, great job, Tom, anything. Because that's what YouTube likes, and they will keep pushing me out to more people. Right now, I'm only going out to X amount of people. The more people like it, subscribe it, it grows. That's how you grow the channel. I could be Jack Nicklaus, and if no one's watching it, they're not going to push it out. So that would be appreciated, you know, because when people go back to an old stream and comment, YouTube goes, oh, they like this. So the advertisers will like it. So that would help me out. And trust me, I appreciate it. And I don't mind helping anybody. I'll do whatever we can to help people play better golf. No problem. But again, I'll never forget you guys for being here back in the second wave of my channel, being OGs. OGs, baby. Isaiah, keep working on it, pal. I you know, you'll get there. You'll get there. All right, let's put on. Is this over? Oh, it's over at 6, right? I'm gonna go to USA, I guess. Yeah, I'll probably be on early and covering the women's thing. Oop, is that a commercial? No, it's not on USA. What's the golf channel? Oh, it's on the golf channel? PJ Tour. What happened? Oh, there we go. There you go. Rocket Classic. Yeah, we got a few minutes here. But yeah, go do that. That'll help me support, buddy. Share it. And I appreciate it, my friend. I really do. Garrett's going to have some food. I love it. I'm going to have some food shortly myself. Good Friday night. Have some fun. Boom. I did get my car back today, so that's a good thing. I can start driving my own car. Venmo, Venmo, Venmo. All right. We're back, baby. All right, we'll do a few more minutes, everybody. Few more minutes. Who's this? Putt Geeter? No, Shipley. I like this Neil Shipley. He's got a huge gun though. His head size must be like 8 1/4. Huge head. I thought I had a tiny head. Mine's like 7 1/4. Matty Kuchar. Remember him? He's getting ready for Champions Tour. Hold him on. Hold him on. Hold him on. Hold him on. Matty Kuchar. He doesn't even know it went in. Now he knows it went in. Matty Kuchar, hole in one. Oh, he already knew that. Oh, this was on earlier. Damn it. Now oh, and he brought some kid out of the crowd. That's what happened. I was wondering what happened. So he made this about an hour ago. He made a hole in one. Is that Alex Noren? And he brought a kid up to get the ball out of the hole with him. That's pretty cool. Oh, good for him. See, that's how you grow the game. That kid will never forget this. That's amazing. That's great. You got to get these kids into it. That's why Rickie Fowler is so popular. Because these kids are adults now. Just like I was an adult when my kid, when he was 10, loved Rickie Fowler. So now I love Rickie Fowler because my kid loved him. Because he paid attention to my kid. He gave him a hat. He signed a ball for him. He gave him an autograph. Not just my kid, a million other kids. I had literally had to, I'll show you. I had to dress my kid like Rickie Fowler. Literally dressed him like him. Those are both Puma shirt. Nobody has on for shoes. Probably FootJoy shoes. Cobra bag. Puma outfit. That's my hat, obviously. My logo on it. But that's the kid when he's probably 8, 9, 10 there. I don't even know what he is. Same thing here. Boom. Oh, thank you. I'm almost done with this. Oh, that looks good. Thank you, beautiful. So Rickie Fowler, my kid loved him, so I love him. So that's that's why you do that. You get the kids into it. They're going to be adults at some point. You go for it, What's happening here? Uh-oh. Something weird's happening. Rules official. The ball moved. Uh-oh. The ball moved. Oh no, he's waiting for him to tee off. I'm sorry. The tees are close to each other. So you want the guy to hit his tee shot because people are going to clap while you're putting. You let him go first. That's the right move. Let me get my little boy off there. So that was the little boy we were showing you. Now watch the little boy.
Watch this, people. Watch this kid pound it.
Absolutely pounds it. Kid moves it. Got 100 trophies back there from him. 100. Literally 100 junior trophies. 100. 104, I think. Kicked ass. The kid kicked ass. FedEx Cup ranks, people. All right, we're gonna watch this guy Fishburne tap it in, then we're gonna call it a day, everybody. Again, thanks everybody for popping in, like and subscribing. I appreciate it, guys. Mike and Isaiah and Garrett, guys, you're the best. I'll check out your swings in a little bit. I appreciate it. I will be on tomorrow. We'll be covered probably in the morning, 8:30ish, 9ish. We'll cover the women's and we'll watch the early round of the Rocket Mortgage. I know I have some family obligations at some point in the afternoon, so I'm not sure I can do it in the afternoon tomorrow. But certainly Sunday we'll be back all day again and all that. So again, I appreciate it. Tom Gillis Golf Instruction here to make your game better. Keep it in the fairway.